Hi, it's Ellen Violette here. I'm actually at the market waiting for Kristen because he has a vaccine and I don't, so I can't go in yet. But I thought I would take this time to talk to you for a minute about storytelling. So yesterday I was on Clubhouse, and so I go in there when I can, and they were talking about storytelling. And I've done a lot of work on storytelling. I felt like, well, I know my story. I studied storytelling really when I took the One Funnel Away Challenge with Russell Brunson, which I've done several times. Hello, Correlette. And so I thought, I kind of had it down. But what I realized in the room was a few things. One is that if you aren't telling it all the time, sometimes you forget some of the things that you want to say. And the other thing was that it's not just that people hear your story, it's that they feel what you practice telling your story. And I highly recommend doing that, because the more you do it and the more feedback you get, the better it's going to get. And the better you are at telling your story, the more money you're going to make, the more authentic you're going to feel. And the more authentic it's going to be. So, and here's the other thing, like, part of why I was sort of struggling with it is, like, I have lots of stories. I mean, I've been on this earth a while, and so there have been several times in my life when they say, well, what's the thing that impacted you the most? And different times in my life where different things have happened have impacted me in different ways. And some of them, even though maybe they felt more impactful to me in terms of my life, other ones were more impactful in terms of having an effect on what it is that I do now. So it's also about understanding your different stories, how they relate to what you do, which ones to tell, when to tell them, and how you want to make sure that your story has a point. Like, you don't want to tell a story just to tell a story. You want to tell a story so that there's a point to the story and people get the lesson of what it is that you learn from the story. So, so my story, I'll just share right now. My husband and I were talking about it. Yes, storytelling is so important. So one of the stories in my life is that I almost died around 2000. And I went from 120 pounds to 90 pounds in less than a month. And I was under a holistic doctor's care, and they wanted to put me in the hospital and feed me intravenously the stuff that was already making me toxic, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. But I was going down fast. And my husband got online, and he went looking for a solution to try to find out what was wrong with me and how to help me. And he found this book. Actually, he found this doctor. Her name is Dr. Sherry Rogers, and she suffered from something called environmental illness. And when we read it, that's what I had as well. And we were so excited when we found her, and we wanted to work with her, and we tried to reach her, and she was no longer seeing clients. But she had written several books, and one of them was called Detox or Die. That book and her work saved my life. And so from that, and I get teary when I think about it. I usually try not to think about it. Anyway, and so that book, literally saved my life. And so from that, I certainly understood the power that a book can have. And that is why it's so important for me to help other people tell their stories and save even more people, because I'm only one person. So if I write books, I get to my audience. But if I help you, and I help all these other people write books, and they get them out to their audiences, it's multiplied hundreds of times, hundreds and thousands. It's exponential. And so that's why my mission is to make the world a better place, one book at a time. So I would love to hear what your story is, and if you would like to do a video and post it in this group, you are welcome to do that. And if you need more help understanding your story. I'm happy to chat with you and see what we can come up with. And that's it. So anyway, you can go to bookwithellen.com, bookwithellen.com if you'd like some help with that. And I look forward to hearing your stories, and I'd love your comments on if you were touched by mine. Yeah, thank you for that. So that's it for now. Kristen should be coming out any second, and I'll see you later. Bye.